the next letter, the next monologue that comes after Bitter Fruit is called a poem, and it is meant to bridge the gap between that second section of songs, the songs that are about coping, and then the third section of songs, the songs that are about death, and towards the end about hope. So it kind of goes from him realizing at the end of Bitter Fruit that escaping isn't the best option, and that you do need to confront what it is about what you lost that made you suffer so deeply from losing it. And then it becomes this kind of like personal examination, kind of in the same way that a letter is, but he confronts himself on a different level where he says, you know, I've spent all these years or whatever trying to, first feeling sorry for myself, and then second searching for the wrong ways to fix it. And then there's kind of this realization, like, what do I have to fix anyway? Like, what do I have that makes my situation so drastic and so terrible when you're in a world where terrible things happen to people all the time? People die, and people go to war, and people's homes flood, and tornadoes hit schools, and it's like kind of this big, you know, what is my problem that I am so hung up on this loss when so many people that I've seen firsthand suffer worse are capable of coming out of it with a positive attitude, not necessarily unchanged, but willing to live and willing to find ways to be happy. And there's that line where he says in that letter, like, when, you know, they were picking through the rubble, finding people's limbs, like they were singing hymns of praise to God, and what do I choose to sing? And then there's that last kind of spoken section where he's talking about the things that he chooses to dwell on and how insignificant they seem in the face of death, which is what the next section of songs discusses, is death and situations where people have had to cope with it.